Hey guys, Chris Spencer. I'm here at 6218 Neptune that you asked me to come view for you. Nice house on the cul-de-sac. Looking in both directions around. This one is a vinyl sided house. Some of the other ones we've looked at or tried to look at were a hardy plank, which means you have to paint them. But this one being vinyl, you do not have to paint, more maintenance free. You have to pressure wash it a little bit. It is considered an inferior product though. Most people would prefer a wood or hardy plank brick siding over the vinyl, but this one is vinyl. Little front porch area here, not super big, but you could maybe get a couple rocking chairs out here. Give me a second to put on my mask and shoes. Booties. These folks, it says in the listing, have their immune system compromised. I don't know what that means. So you do have to wear booties here, gloves, and a mask. Most of them in our area, they ask you to wear a mask. That's about the extent of it. Some of them don't even require that. This one is the ultimate though. All right, ready to go skiing. Living room area here as you come in. Pretty bright, really. Good natural light. To the left is your dining room. A little bit rare. A lot of houses of this size don't have a true dining room. This one does. Pretty small table in here. I bet they did that on purpose because it's not a huge dining room, so you're not getting a real big table in here. Don't love the wallpaper in here. A lot of people would just paint over that. It's a little bit easier these days than peeling it off. Right off your dining room is the kitchen. I wish I could zoom out a little more on my phone. Pretty serious wallpaper mural there as well. Does have some crown molding in here, is a nice plus. Ceiling is a little bit of a light green as well, which makes this room look super green. So bar area there, you could get a couple bar stools for breakfast. Do notice the hardwoods have some pretty decent wear on them. I have a mask on, I don't smell any dogs, but looks like your typical dog type traffic. Noticing also the baseboards are a little bit dirty. That's also typically from a dog. That would need to be repainted as well at some point. But little eat-in kitchen area. Kitchen, stainless steel appliances look pretty new. Actually very new on that LG refrigerator there. Yeah, I can actually feel walking on that it's a little bit rough. Needs to be refinished. Half bath here around the little corner off the kitchen. Then your garage area. Do have, well, I was going to say insulated garage doors. They homemade insulated them. Could get two cars in here if you had two Priuses or Corollas or something like that. If not, it's one car and storage, but two cars you could get in there if they're smaller. I don't know if you noticed the entrance off of the den here to that deck area, but you have two entrances to that deck from our living room or den, and also from here on the porch, or here from the eating kitchen. So deck area, you can tell it is muddy from a dog. That's exactly what that is. I like the afternoon shade back here. That would be the biggest plus I would point out on this back area here, is you're going to have the evening shade and morning sun, which is really what you want in the area. I didn't point out in the front, but same thing back here, the mulch beds and kind of property could use, I mean, the garden's nice, but it could use a little bit of mulch and some of those things in some areas to really kind of clean it up. Nice fenced backyard, nice building. That building's 3, 4, 5 grand if you were to go buy it new. I do notice on this deck though, I pointed out the mud, but now that I'm standing here, I feel the, forget the exact name of the product, Renew, I believe is what it is, that they sell at Lowe's. It's basically a really thick paint that tries to make a deck that's starting to get towards the end of its life look a little newer. So to me, that probably means this deck did not look great before they painted over it like this. Vinyl handrails are all good. Those are easy to maintain. Well, doggy door, there's another sign of a good sized dog here. Let's go upstairs. Another thing there I can see, if you see those little lines there, they've had some rot around that door. And instead of replacing that entire piece of board there that they should have done, they did kind of the Band-Aid fix there. I see that all the time on home inspections. It's the cheap way to fix it. One thing to point out here in this den, it's actually made right there for the TV to go there. They've put it in the corner, blocks the windows a little bit, but I think I like their setup a little better here. Do have a gas log fireplace there. I see some dirt on this return as well, which means this may be a candidate to have the ducts cleaned out at some point. All right, top of the stairs, you turn left into the master, and it's fall inside the master. Autumn has arrived. So that's a queen size bed. If you put a master in that same a king in that same spot, you would not be able to have nightstands on both sides. I believe the way the room was intended to be laid out was master size there, and you could have nightstands on each side. Carpet in here. Could use cleaning, could use stretching in a couple places. It's got some maintenance issues here for sure. Master bath. More wallpaper for you. Kind of a pinkish tile. I don't think it looks bad, but it wouldn't be the current styling most people would use. Just your standard insert fiberglass shower. Do have a jetted tub. Some of these they cut corners on. They'll put a garden tub in here. This one is jetted. I don't know if you can see this. You probably can't, but the screens are starting to show some fiberglass wear on those. They're fine. They're all still functional, but it's starting to show a little age on those. Hardwoods upstairs is something else that's pretty rare. That's a nice plus here that you have in the hallway. We don't typically see that. It actually goes into the study or fourth bedroom here as well. Nice room, nice little office area. The laundry's upstairs. When you have all your bedrooms upstairs, that's obviously what you want. No sink or anything in there, but it is a functional laundry room. Guest bedroom. That is looks to be a full-size bed, but you could get a queen in there pretty easily. You know what? I forgot to look at your master closet while I was in there. I will go back and look at that. But you do have a walk-in in this guest. Let me go back over to the master. A little bit awkward there, but it is a good-sized walk-in closet. Sorry for my photography skills also. Kind of a his and her side is the way they've got it laid out, with double areas to hang, and then for dresses and longer stuff in the back, and kind of a gentleman's area there. Back out in the hall. You got a full bath up here. It's rare to see people. I haven't seen this. I want to say it's called tweed wallpaper since I was a kid in the 80s. The house I grew up in had that. And I don't know that I've seen it in a house of this age ever. So that's why you don't put wallpaper in a bathroom. You get that humidity and it just gets around it. So another little maintenance issue there. Just your standard insert tub. And this is your fourth bedroom or third bedroom. I guess I already declared a fourth, or bonus. Really good sized room. It's hard to tell with all the stuff in here, but this room, it's the entire span of the house here that this bedroom runs. Does not have a closet though, so while I'm calling it a bedroom, it's not. It's a true bonus room. Could be used as a fourth, but really just a bonus room that they use for storage. All right, guys. I would turn around and show you I'll show you my face for a second. How you guys doing? I look forward to meeting you. Hopefully we can find you something good. Look forward to having you in Denver. We'll talk soon.